Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Grits and Gravy podcast. I am Grits,
I am Gravy.
and sorry about the delay from the last episode to this episode. I had some personal stuff that needed to be dealt with, and I didn't feel like being in front of a camera talking. I'm not gonna be lying to you.
I think it's all good. I think people understand that.
Yeah, but but yeah, how you been? How have you taken the month off? You know what I mean?
Good. It was a good vacay.
Yeah.
I was just doing my side job for a while
Right.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just a hobby though.
Because when you make as much money as we do off a podcast, you can take a month off and not even notice it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a week in the
Yeah.
Bahamas,
Exactly.
little stuff.
That's what the private jet is for.
That's of course.
So today we kind of just don't really have a specific topic. I'm just going to be asking Dean random questions and getting his thoughts.
Yeah.
That's
And maybe I throw one in every
yeah,
now and then. Maybe
maybe we'll
we'll
see.
see. Oh,
Oh,
fish
Jinx,
boat.
you want me to kiss? But our first one, we're start off with a generic question that usually gets asked around nerdy circles and whatnot.
I'm ready.
If you had a superpower, you could pick any superpower. What superpower would you pick?
Probably. I have a funny answer, and I have probably a real answer.
Okay.
But I would be like Mr. Fantastic because he could
Okay.
stretch anything.
Yeah. Okay. Like,
Ah.
why did I think
Uh,
that that was not gonna go there? Right.
um, no, really though, I don't know. My favorite superhero growing up was always Green Lantern,
Yeah.
but that's not really a superpower. I wouldn't consider. I mean, it
Right.
is, but it's not because
It's
it's
just a
it's just the
ring.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider that something you could actually take.
Yeah, because if we're considering that as a superpower, then I'll have Batman's superpower and I'll just be rich as fuck.
That's a fantastic
Yeah.
superpower. I'll be Tony Stark then. You can be
Yeah.
Batman. Um, I mean, you gotta narrow them down, right? Like, you wouldn't want to be the Hulk. I
Right.
mean, that would suck. Every time you get a little angry, like,
Yeah.
you just turn big, green and angry because you can't control it for a
Right.
while.
Well, I mean, I'm not asking you to be a superhero. I'm just saying what
I
superpower.
understand that,
So
but
you,
that's like that would be considered a superpower, though.
yeah, but I mean, you could just have super strength and
I
then
know, but
be the
that's
Hulk.
I wouldn't want just super strength though.
Yeah, because it's not
It'd
useful
be
at
it'd
all.
be very unuseful.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with like maybe like teleportation or something like
Yeah.
that. Something where I could get places fast. Like I wouldn't have to
Right.
I'd be like, oh, I got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
There, in office, done. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'd probably go with that, just purely based on convenience.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go to the gas station.
Yeah, because it's all about just conveniencing yourself, right? Like I'm not
Yeah.
going to use my superpower to help people
I mean, probably
unless like
not.
Ken,
I
you know
mean,
what I
if I'm
mean?
teleporting and there's like a burning building, I'll probably be like, well, I mean, I guess I could save two,
Yeah, no, okay, but then you save two, and
and
then
then you're
every other
screwed.
family that dies in a house fire or a burning building, that's on you.
Yeah, but if people know you have the power, then it's gonna be on you anyway. They're like, dude, you have the ability to just go in
Yeah,
there and
and
save people.
that's why you can't save people because you can't let people know that you have the power.
Well, yeah, but if I'm just warping out of nowhere to go get some chips at the gas station, I'm sure somebody's gonna notice.
Yeah, no, you got to plan it. That because my okay, so because the
I wouldn't. I'd
super
be showing it off. I'd be like, I'm
nah,
here. What's up?
if because my superpower would be either invisibility or teleportation.
I know I'd choose
Yeah,
invisibility.
for all the wrong reasons. You better believe it. I have no shame in admitting it. For all the wrong reasons. But it's that because it would convenience me.
Yeah.
I just turn invisible and then I go do things. You know what I mean? Like go to the store and just grab what I want and
Sit in the
fucking
corner
leave.
butt naked.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But like real shit though, like and then teleportation, it's like I would just teleport and fucking, into a bank and steal money.
Yeah. You know how
Teleport
many
out.
free games we could get into though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. Like, you know how many Lions games? I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go sit in a
Right,
suite.
yeah.
I'm gonna sit in a suite today.
But it's like
People just think I'm there.
it's like I want something from a store. I'm just gonna teleport there while it's closed and grab all the shit and fucking
And you
teleport
could
back.
do that. Yeah, that's true.
Because nobody's gonna. If I had teleportation right now, you would have no idea. Because I'm like, I'm
You wouldn't tell
sorry.
me?
No, I wouldn't tell you.
Why wouldn't you tell me?
Because then you'd be like, hey, this fucking happened. Why weren't you there? And I'd be like,
Why would you really think I would do that?
I mean, no, but I
Me
can't risk
personally,
it.
me personally,
All
I
right.
would tell you.
I
That's,
mean, yeah,
I
that's
see. I
cool.
see where the line's drawn in our friendship. That's all
I'm
right.
sorry. I don't want anyone to know that I have a superpower if I had a superpower because I'm selfish. Let's be real. I don't want to save people. I'm sorry. I don't. If I had it, it would just be to convenience my life. And that may be fucked up, and I apologize, but
Oh
like
man. I don't
Like,
know. I think eventually having the power would get boring and you'd want to experience like seeing where it could go by like pushing yourself to like, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like maybe try to save some like one time you'd be like, well, I mean, I have this power and I've been doing it for like 10 years and I mean, yeah, I get all this cool free stuff.
Yeah,
But like, I mean, I could use it for something, maybe.
right.
If you really want. I mean, I don't know, not everybody thinks that. Maybe you'd use it for evil. I mean,
I
technically, you'd
wouldn't.
already using it kind of, kind
No,
of
it's
for
not.
theft
It's
and
not.
petty
I mean,
crimes.
yeah, but like,
You're just warping into the bank and stealing all the
yeah,
cash
but
at night.
it's insured.
You're not wrong.
I'm
Well,
not,
you're stealing it still.
yeah, but so what? So what? It's insured. Am I really stealing it if the people who have it are gonna get it back? Is that really stealing?
No, I
It's
guess
not.
not.
You know how much supermarkets and grocery stores throw away in food waste every year?
You're not wrong about that. They do throw away a
So
lot.
if I steal a package of strawberries, am I really stealing?
I mean, maybe, kind of.
I know, but I don't give a fuck. I can teleport,
I
bro.
was
I
like, I
can
mean,
fucking
you're still
teleport.
stealing, yes. I mean, but yeah, no, I get it, dude. I feel it.
But yeah, and it's like, and then it's like when people say like flying, why would you want flying instead of
You might as
teleportation?
well just go with teleportation,
Yeah,
unless you're like trying to romance somebody, I guess.
yeah, but fuck
You'd be
that.
like, I can take you in my big strong arm. What if you're weak when
Yeah,
you
well, I was
fly?
gonna say
You're just
like,
like barely holding on to him.
imagine, right? So imagine, because that's what people don't think about. I'm glad you brought that up.
Uh,
So you right now, do
uh,
you think that you could carry 160 pounds of dead weight while flying at 60 miles an hour? For how long do you think you can carry that?
nah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I could definitely carry 160 pounds,
but
but I mean, it would. I mean, how long are we in the air?
exactly, that's the thing. So how,
Oh, my arms are getting weak. She's like, hold on. I'm like, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna jump in.
yeah, like really though, like that's the thing people don't think about.
You're not wrong. If you don't have the upper body
Yeah,
strength, flying is probably not the right move.
and like I
Because
don't
you
want to
can't even really
fly.
save people at that point. Because
Yeah,
if you're weak, you're able to carry
exactly,
them out of a burning building or whatever.
exactly.
Or if they're falling from the sky, you're gonna fly under them and just
Yeah.
they hit you and you just fall with
Bro,
them.
I sound so selfish, right? But I'm a realist here, okay? Because I know if I had a superpower, I wouldn't use it for good. But like, if I could fly,
Uh,
I'd just be floating like 2 inches off the ground, just going to the store, just fucking not spent like not just not
Chris
walking.
Angel.
Yeah, just not walking.
Just
I'd just be
hovering.
floating, like fucking
Uh,
just going around like what's up? Like not even going fast, just like is
You're
people
just
would
like waiting at the
yeah
crosswalk and shit.
yeah.
Like, dude, can't you fly over these? Like, I could.
Like, no, I'm just walking, bro. People would think that they were crazy, that they were just seeing me like skip like in a video game or something. I'm just like T-pose floating.
That would be
Yeah,
funny, yeah. So yeah, so we're in agreement then.
yeah.
And
It,
superpowered. I mean, I don't know if I would pick invisibility over anything else.
it's teleportation invisibility.
Teleportation for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's the most obvious.
right.
Why wouldn't you? Just
Exactly.
convenience wise. And even if you're gonna save people, what's the risk you're actually gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah. Because
Probably low.
it's like teleportation, invisibility for all the wrong reasons. And then Batman's superpower of generational wealth. Like it's the top three for me.
That's the ultimate superpower.
Yeah. It's just generational
Just
wealth.
generational wealth. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be a good superpower.
Okay.
Everyday life. Yeah, what else you got? What else you got?
So what's your like realistic like you could go on tomorrow vacation that you want to do?
Realistic, like with
Yeah.
my current cash flow,
I mean just
realistic, or
like,
just
not
like
like, I want to visit every fucking major city in the world.
if I had to pick
Yeah.
one place to go
Right, yeah.
to like go on vacation, where would I go? That's tough, man, because I would probably out of respect for my mother, I would probably go to the Philippines,
Right, yeah.
you know. But she always said like if you go on a vacation there, like a week's just not enough. Like
Yeah.
you have to spend like when she goes, I mean it's been a while since she's gone, but when she would go, she would be gone for like a month, like a full month.
Right.
I'm like, well, I can't really take a month off of
I mean you
you
could.
know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. But if I want to have no pay for 2 of those
Well, I
weeks,
mean just wait till you get PTO and then take a week and weeks paid and then, 2 weeks are not paid or whatever, you know what I mean? It's still losing 2 weeks of pay, but I mean, It's like
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, I'd have to save up pretty hardcore
Yeah,
before that. But I would, yeah, I'd probably go to the Philippines, purely based on that. Even though, if you know me, I'm not much of a hot weather
yeah,
guy, so it would really suck for me because
right.
I'd just be sweating the whole time.
Plus, it
Just
would be hard to go to the Philippines because you'd have to learn the native language of English.
hey, hey, they speak their own language, all right. They just mix in some. All right. So what he's talking about is in the Philippines. It's made up of thousands of islands. And on each island, not every island, but each island technically speaks their own version of Tagalog, which is the native language. And if they can't understand each other, they speak English to each other. So it's kind of backwards a little bit, but it is a third world country in their defense.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, Philippines or I don't know, man. I don't really have any. I've never been like a vacation destination kind of
right,
guy. Like, kind of more like if somebody wants to go there, I'll go, you know. But I'm not
right.
like, oh, I need to go to Spain or,
Yeah, I feel that. Um, because like mine is obviously like go to England
UK. Yeah.
and then go to Manchester for a Manchester
Mm.
United game.
Yeah.
But like realistically, I don't think I'm ever gonna get on a plane
Mm. Mm.
because I like get anxiety like thinking about getting on a
Take a
plane.
boat, dude.
That's so much worse.
Well, you don't want to take a cruise
That's
across the
so
Pacific?
much worse, dude. Like at least with a plane, like it's over like relatively fast.
Yeah.
But like with a boat, you're just like you just look
You're there
out
for
and
like a week.
there's just nothing.
Yeah.
All around you, there's just nothing.
Yeah.
Like so what happens if something goes wrong? Like you die. It's
I
over.
mean, there's procedures in place for that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like radar beacons and like help signals and
Bro, people get stranded in the
you're
ocean
not
all the
wrong, but
time.
I'm saying like I'm not saying you're rowing a boat across the ocean here. I'm saying you're on like a cruise, you
Right.
know.
No, fuck that. Fuck all of that. I would rather ride an airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually surprising. I would
No,
thought
dude,
you would
open.
I knew you didn't like boats,
Yeah.
but I
Well, no,
thought you might pick that
like a
over.
speedboat in like a lake is
Oh
chill.
yeah, that's I
It's
mean, you can see land and
I have
yeah.
a fear of open water.
Right.
And like I said, in a plane, like yes, I'm afraid of it and it's out of my control. That's like the whole thing, right? I'm afraid of things being out of my control.
Yeah.
But like in looking down, it's making me fucking feel anxious. I don't fucking like legit, bro. I've thought because I think about it, but yeah, being on a boat is just so much worse.
Yeah.
And
You think you'd get
but
seasick?
yeah, I think so. I
I
don't
don't
really
know.
know.
I don't know if I would or not.
But no, so there's this train that goes from Chicago to California.
Okay.
It's like a 3-day train, and you like stay in like a little room on the train and shit, and it goes like all the way across the U.S. And I just like discovered that recently. I think that's what I would do.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've been looking into it. I might just do it. I'd say fuck
Do it,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
I've heard of people just taking the train to Chicago and just
Yeah.
doing it that way and then, do whatever they want and then come back.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, no. I mean, train is kind of a dying transportation, at
Yeah.
least in our area. I'm
Right.
sure, I think, like in what the Northeast and the West pretty
Right.
much use subways a lot, right?
Yeah.
Um, at least where we're from, it's not really.
Mm.
It's a dying
Yeah.
transportation.
But yeah, you get like your own private room.
Yeah.
And fucking the more expensive ones come with like a shower and like stuff like that. It's like
Mhm.
enough to fit 2 people. It's just you ride in a train, fucking look out and see the fucking, like all the different shit. 'Cause you go from like Chicago to just above like San Francisco, I think.
Mm.
And I
So it's a
just,
3-day trip.
yeah. And like you eat like meals are prepared for you and shit. Like it looks like a really fun time, honestly.
Have you ever had train station food?
Right.
What's up with that?
It's such a great Jerry Seinfeld impression.
Oh man, I know, right?
The
It's
people at
spot
home,
on.
we don't have Jerry Seinfeld on the pod. That was just Dean.
That's a spot on
I know you
impression.
might,
Hey Jerry, what are you doing over
yeah,
here?
yeah. You fucking throw me off so hard sometimes. I just don't even know what to do.
Oh
Um,
man, you're used to it though.
yeah. But yeah, do you want to throw in one of your great questions right now,
I
or
don't have any
don't have
great
any?
questions
Okay.
that you would appreciate. I don't think. That's just to keep letting you do it.
Okay, okay.
Oh, we
Um,
got a good thing going here. Let's not ruin it.
yeah. So,
Oh man.
you're aware of the $1 million with the snail follows you thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what would be your strategy if you got $1 million, but you can't let the snail catch up with you and
Would
kill
be
you?
my
Yeah,
strategy.
so if you don't know, there's like this I mean, I think it's died off now, but it was like a trending question where you get $1 million, or it might be more than that. I think it was $1 billion, but it
Like
doesn't
that. A
matter. It's
large amount
just
of money,
yeah.
yeah.
And the whole time that you have it, a snail is chasing you constantly all the time. And if it ever touches you, you die. So it's like,
Would
what's your
be my
strategy?
strategy.
Yeah.
Do I get to know where it starts?
I mean,
And then from then on, it's just I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
So I get to know where it's starting from.
Yeah, it just starts behind you, like when
Like
you get it.
right behind
Yeah.
me, like right away. Okay. So I think my strategy would be obviously I'd move as far away as I could
Right.
from it to start, and then I'd probably just move around a little bit
Right.
every after like maybe like a year or two. You know what I mean? Like if it's in, let's say, Australia, and
Yeah.
I just go to Oregon,
Right.
or wait, no, well, that might not be. That actually might be closer. But
It's still, that's
I
a,
go, I go in a state that's as far away as possible,
yeah.
and then I'd live there for. I mean, it's going to take a long time for
Yeah.
this snail to crawl its way across the ocean and
Right.
find me in whatever state or town I'm in.
And it's like, I don't understand why that's like even a question, right?
Yeah,
Like who wouldn't take the money?
yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, I might take the money and then just let the snail touch me because I'm looking for a way out. Like, thank you. It's just a piece at that point. But
Can
like,
I touch it whenever I want, or
yeah, yeah, right.
do I have to wait,
Like,
or?
because that's one of the things too. Like, you're immortal until the snail touches
Well,
you.
really, that's part
That's
of it.
another part there. That's another question, I think.
Immortal, huh?
Yeah, I would literally just like,
How long do you think I can live off $1 million?
right.
Like, I mean, if I'm immortal,
Well, I mean, if you have $1 million, I mean, you could grow $1 million pretty easily.
yeah, you're
Like,
right. You're right. You could.
and then you could just live as long as you want. And it's just like finally, like, I'd just be sitting there waiting for the snail. Like legit
What
though.
if I just kept all? What if I never left my house, never opened my door ever? Like I had an indoor garden that I fed myself off of and
Right.
stuff,
The snail go
and
push you.
it just metal stoppers all around everything. Could I just stay in the house and never die?
That's a good
Because
question.
technically, is it because it's just a regular snail, as far as I know.
Yeah.
It's not like a superpower that can sneak under things or.
I mean, it would try.
I
It
mean,
would
yeah, it
try
would
to.
try, but it wouldn't succeed.
Yeah.
So,
But like you're gonna have some kind of exhaust on your house though. Like in the vent, like in the bathroom or something.
right, right, right.
They would eventually find a way in. The snail would persist.
I'm just gonna be sitting there taking a shit and just like, oh, what touched me?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, snail.
Yeah. Um,
Oh
but yeah.
man.
Okay, that's a good question.
Uh,
Like, is immortality like does that seem like a good thing to you?
Immortality.
Yeah. Let's get deep with it, you know what I mean?
I would say no,
Never.
no.
Literally never.
Yeah,
That's such a terrible deal.
yeah. I don't know why. I mean, maybe you'd want to live longer than you'd expect,
Yeah.
but
But
I don't think you'd
forever?
want to live
No.
forever. I think that would suck because then you'd have to
Yeah.
everybody you've ever known, you know what I mean? You just watch them get old and then
Yeah.
all that good stuff. And then what? You start a new family and then
Right. Yeah,
it's just a
exactly.
never ending cycle of just ending with sadness,
Yeah.
basically.
It's like and I don't it's like one of those things when you're a kid. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'd be immortal." And then the
Yeah.
older you get, it's like, "No. No, I wouldn't."
No. Would I like to
I'm
be a
good.
specific age for a long
Yeah.
time and then
Yeah,
age?
right.
That would be kind of cool, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be that age for
Or like
1,000 years.
just have like your aging process halved and then live to be like 200. That's sick. I'd be down with that.
That'd be kind of cool.
But
You
like,
get to see a bunch of stuff happen
yeah.
for sure. So that'd be kind of cool.
But like, I don't really even care about all that shit. I'm just fucking.
It's a little,
It would. I mean, it would be cool, but like, honestly, I'm fine with the lifespan. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, and like living forever. It's like what happens when the world like blows up or like fucking whatever. Like
Oh,
you're just in
that's
space,
yeah. You think?
just
You think?
alive,
Oh yeah, because technically
because
you'd
you're
be
immortal.
immortal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hope. an alien ship rolls
Yeah.
by and picks you up, I guess, and then just hope they don't do anything too crazy to you,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't.
Right.
But then you're like, well, I'm immortal. I guess I could survive anything.
Yeah.
That's a big probe.
It's
I
like,
don't know if I can take that. Uh,
um,
so yeah, no, I don't think, yeah,
yeah.
immortality would be awful.
Right.
It would take all the joy out of all the little things.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not just the little things,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. So, yeah,
Because why would you ever be in a hurry to do anything?
right.
Like, you just wouldn't.
Like I got time.
Yeah, exactly. You have literally nothing but time.
Yeah.
But, but okay, let's, moving on from that.
Okay.
You can go to any event in history.
Okay.
You can't like stay and like live the rest of your life in that time. You go to one event and then you're teleported back.
One event.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like you can pick like, if you want to like something, it doesn't have to be like a finite amount of time. It's just one thing. You can watch the entirety of it and then come back.
does it have to be like a historical
It
event?
can be anything.
I don't know, man. I don't, that's a question I've never been asked before. Ever
Right.
thought of, like, I mean, I guess I've heard that question somewhat asked in different ways,
Right.
but I don't know what I would want to go back and watch, because all I can really think of is like American history, and like, let's face it,
It's whack.
the past is not great.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
great.
I would definitely not want to go back and
Yeah.
experience any of it. Um, Man, that's a
I
good
say
one.
mine, I would want to, it sounds like stupid and like nerdy, right?
Okay.
But like I would want to watch the Eiffel Tower being built,
Okay.
like from start to finish. I think that would be cool to
That'd
like
be
see
interesting.
happen.
I would like to see uh how they built the Mackinac Bridge. Like,
Oh,
as
okay.
you know what I mean, like getting in
Yeah.
the water and stuff, and how long it is. That'd
Mhm.
be interesting to see, because I was always curious, like, how do you, like, you just got like this is just like, I assume it's machinery,
Right,
right?
yeah.
But like, how do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know, it's interesting, like how they would go about that.
Yeah. It probably sucked the people who
It
made it.
was probably awful,
It was
yes.
probably terrible.
Oh man.
But I'm guessing if I
Um
had to guess without having any engineering know-how or anything at all, like I have no idea, but I'd imagine it was like ships probably, right? Like play a
I
part of
mean, I
it.
guess you'd start at one side of land and then you
Yeah.
just start. So I don't know if you'd need the ship.
Yeah, because
You
once I
just start
mean,
going across, right?
yeah, I have no idea.
I am.
We're not qualified to have this conversation. If for some reason you're watching this and know how bridges are built, like
Yeah,
then comment down
yeah.
below.
Let us
But
know if you
yeah.
know, if it machinery. They got scuba divers down there. Like, what's going
Yeah, but it
on?
was so long ago. Did scuba exist back then? I know it's a
Wow.
dumbass question,
Take a
but
deep
like,
breath.
yeah. Because like I know diving bells were a thing for like a long time, but like I don't know. It sucks. That's what
Yeah,
all I know is that that would be a shitty fucking job to have. Not as
yeah, that'd be awful.
not as bad as working at Denny's, but close.
Worst job on three. One, two, three.
Damn.
Denny's.
Um,
For real though. Yeah, it
yeah,
does. It gave me a lot of great life experience, but yeah,
right,
I'm glad. That's the only thing I will say. It has helped me in my current job,
right.
in like a sense of like just experience with people. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of different people.
Yeah,
It's easy to adjust when you've worked with so many different personalities, especially in a restaurant,
yeah.
people's turnover like that, like
It's
that.
crazy
It's
how
nuts.
like
So like, you're always like, one day you're working with this 18-year-old kid that is fresh out of high school, just trying to get a summer job and
yeah,
doesn't care. And then a month later, you're working with the guy that just
right.
got out of jail. You know what
Just
I
got out
mean?
of
Like,
jail.
looking for a fresh start type of stuff,
Yeah,
and I mean, and it's just different personalities.
right.
You have to adjust to people, and that's helped me a lot. So if I have to give them credit for anything,
Yeah.
it's that. I
Yeah,
won't
for
get
sure.
into the other reasons why I'm not
Right,
not a huge fan, but yeah, no, that's the only thing I can give them. That I'll give them that.
right.
Working in customer service will do that for you.
Yeah. So, final question, right? Because I think we're getting close on time. So, final question. You don't have to go into specifics.
Okay.
but not knowing what it would do to the future, would you go back in your life and change anything? You can't
Hmm.
guarantee that you get to this point right now where we're at, but would you go back and change something not knowing how it would impact you now?
Hmm. That's deep.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
real deep. I can feel it in my in my chest. Oh, bottom of my stomach. So if I could change anything, would I change anything? It doesn't. I don't have to be specific
Yeah, you don't
about
have to tell me if like what you would change, but like would you go back and change anything not knowing how it would impact you now?
it. I think if I was gonna, well, okay, I will go. I'll get a little specific because it's nothing big.
Right,
So if I was to get any specific, I probably just when I was in school just tried harder.
right.
I would have tried harder as an adult now. That's such an adult thing to
Yeah,
say. Like I would have tried harder in school. Like, but it's true. It's true. I would have tried. I mean, you know me.
yeah,
I would have showed up more, tried harder. Probably would have like worked out more in sports. Like actually
right.
tried to like maybe kept wrestling. Probably not. Probably would have played basketball instead.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. I mean, just little things like that.
Right.
Like just trying harder. Just
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If I regret anything, everything else, it's just like I mean without those things, you don't learn anything
right.
either. So, yeah, I would say that. I would
Yeah.
say just that. Just try harder.
Yeah. See, I feel that. I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah.
I think where I'm at right now, I'm happy enough. You know what I mean?
hmm
And
I'm not
like,
saying I'm not
yeah, I
happy.
know. I get what
Right.
you're
Yeah.
saying. But like, it took longer than I would want to, but I'm like, I'm at peace now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think okay, so like I would say like I would want to go back and be nicer to people and not be so shitty to everyone that I've ever met for a long time there, right? But like being like that,
I don't remember you being shitty
yeah,
though.
because I was never shitty to you because me and you were best friends since fucking fifth grade.
Yeah.
So like you never saw it, but like I was a fucking dickhead to so many people. I was such a piece of shit for a long time. Like more than people know, like honestly.
But the crazy part to me is that we hung out a lot, and I never saw you do that to people.
Yeah, I know.
So that's
But
that's wild.
yeah.
That's wild.
But like all that me being a terrible person led to me being humbled. And then me being humbled led to all the growth that I
hmm
did over the last couple of years now.
Yeah.
So it's like if I go back and I'm not shitty, then am I just cocky forever? You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
And so it's like I think I needed that experience to get to where I should be. And so I don't think I'd go back and change anything, even if it would like it's selfish, but it's not selfish at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like where it might make other people's lives better,
Mm,
but I feel like it needed to happen.
yeah. I wish, if anything, I wish I had my brain now when I
Yeah.
was a freshman in high school.
Oh, for
You know what
sure.
I mean? Because
Yeah.
that would have made my life way easier.
Yeah.
Like I would have had more. I mean, more maturity. I
Right.
mean, I was 14 years old. I had no
Right.
idea. I thought everything would just, drop off the tree and you
Yeah.
just pick it up, and go with it. And that's not how it works.
Bro, I never thought I'd live past 21
Really,
ever.
that's insane.
It was always in my head like I'm gonna die young. I never had any plans for anything
You
because I was just like I'm gonna die soon.
you just thought just
Yeah,
out
because the
of
way I
nowhere it would
lived, bro.
happen,
Because I
or
mean, I was smoking a pack a day. I was drinking every day,
right, right, right,
and I was in high school.
right.
I just thought there's no way I can keep this up. Like I'm gonna burn out.
True. I mean, you're not
And
wrong.
and now it's like I'm gonna be 30 this year.
Yeah.
And it's like I never had a plan for this
Yeah.
ever. Like it never even crossed my mind that I would make it to 30
Yeah.
like back then.
Yeah.
So it's like in a way like everything after 21 is just borrowed time for me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had no plans or at all for any of this shit.
And to be honest with you, nothing like that for me, but I mean, in the end, I mean, it could have been the same for me just based on like even to this day, I still don't really know, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what I would want to continue to do. You know
Right.
what I mean? I don't hate what I'm doing now, but it's not I don't necessarily want it to be my end all, but I could see it being my, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like the thing I end up with. But like I always felt like I could do more.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
But see, like my whole thing with like life and all that, it's never been about like the job.
mm,
I've never had great aspirations for like, oh, this is the job I want to do, you know what I mean?
right, yeah.
Like obviously I want to stream. I want to do that full time, but like
I thought you said scream.
no.
I was like,
No.
why
I
are you
mean,
screaming full time?
sometimes I scream.
Oh
But
yeah,
no, like I always wanted to like stream and like do like entertainment shit like that,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
But like it's never been about like the job for my life. It's always just been about I just want to be happy.
Yeah,
Like I don't care about being rich, I don't care about being famous, I don't care about any of that shit. I just want to be happy.
yeah, for sure. That's the goal. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And if anybody is like a young like high school-ish age watching this for some reason, just understand that all of your problems in high school, I'm sorry, but they're so not important at all.
Yeah,
Not even a little bit. You will forget about every problem you have in high school 3 years at max after high school.
yeah,
And you'll think back like, why the fuck did I care about this
yeah.
shit so
Why
much?
did that matter? Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So like when you're in high school, I promise you, just focus on getting an education and focus on planning for the future.
Don't do what I did and show up.
Yeah,
Just go.
because I promise you, if you're planning on the world to end when before or shortly after you get out of high school, the world is not going to end. The world doesn't stop. You're just going to be fucking like left without a plan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to me,
Mm-hmm.
legitimately. Like,
No.
so don't make those mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Do well enough to be able to get in somewhere.
But
I didn't even get a letter from KCC.
oh really?
They maybe. The
Right.
only thing I got was a letter from Central Michigan, which I
Yeah.
was like, why Central Michigan? I
Right.
couldn't have gotten in with my GPA, but I
Yeah.
think it was just like an alumni thing because
Oh,
my
gotcha.
my grandpa was a professor there at
Oh,
one
okay.
point in time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I doubt it, but
Yeah.
they sent me a letter. They're the only college to send me anything.
Yeah, I got accepted into Central.
Yeah,
I didn't go, obviously.
obvious. Central would have been cool
Yeah.
from the area. I mean, you know
Right.
me. I mean, I know the area pretty well, so
Yeah.
familiar with it.
I would eat so many pixie dogs.
Oh, dude, Pixie's the best. You ever in Mount Pleasant, by the way? Go to Pixie. It won't disappoint. If you like Coney dogs and stuff like that, it's like an old diner type of thing. It's great. It's great. And look for my name on the wall.
Right, yeah. But
Because, yeah, I ate seven. I ate seven dogs, baby.
yeah, anyway, so we kind of went full circle from not deep to we got pretty deep in this
Yeah,
episode,
we
a little
did.
bit.
We had to lighten it up there at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to, I guess.
Yeah. I had
Um,
something, but I don't remember it now.
yeah.
Yeah. Not a question. It was just something I was going to add. I don't remember it, though.
Right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, cool. So we
Next time.
are we are back. We're gonna try and all things considered, hopefully we will be back weekly. Um, so
You are.
oh yeah, I'm Gritz.
I'm Gravy. Until
Until
next
next,
time.
good vibes only.